wholeteameenterprises.com or call 888-755-0036. Whole Team Enterprises. Hey, fantasy football players, it's championship week. Well, for most of you guys, it's got to be championship week. But I've been talking about sit or start fantasy football for the entire football season. The app is still available on iTunes and Android. Better fantasy decisions, better fantasy results. Download the app today. Get an advantage in your league. It'll help you decide who to sit or start in a very important week. You want to win your championship, so download this app, Sit or Start Fantasy Football. Available on Android and iOS. Download the app and use the referral code BS3. Sit or Start Fantasy Football. Today's show is sponsored by Ivan Dawkins of ENVIROCLEAN Systems. Somebody that I know very well. I've had a long-lasting relationship with him, and I've served side by side with him for quite some time. I can personally attest to his character and integrity, and it is with no hesitation at all that I would recommend ENVIROCLEAN Systems for residential or commercial water damage, such as water heater leak cleanup and dry out, sewage cleanup and removal, or AC leak cleanup and removal, to name a few. They also do air duct cleaning, carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, as well as area rug cleaning. They have 24/7 emergency response. Please give them a call today, 972-644-9500. This is a great organization. They have my respect and support. Give them yours as well. Once again, Ivan Dawkins of ENVIROCLEAN Systems. Give them a call at 972-644-9500.
Yo, yeah, my mind is made up. Lucifer can't change it. I'ma keep bearing my cross. Why? The flow corporate can't tame it. I'm an outlaw, misfit. Take the ways I won't submit. Flow stamp with a holy seal. Never will a rap counterfeit. My ladder's not my former. I climb ladders with the reformer. Won't bow to new world order. To that, I'll be a foreigner. Like Mexicanos tearing down your walls, forget your border. No be, but I'll trust the process, even if it leads to torture. Change plans, never. Beat the oppressor. Leave my sins right in the cellar. Fall to the pressure, never. Way too clever to auction my soul, no seller. Ever. Will I fall back to the pleasure? I'ma keep fighting sin off Mayweather. Kin to Christ, cause of the sin won't reign with the king, no weapon. I win the battle that's fought in my mind. Won't be the cause of me blocking my shine. Cast the legions right in the swine. Follow my lead, sipping your mind to the Holy Ghost. Game changer, reborn, the boot is from angel, the word of God's my banger flow, mystical, demons, danger.
Now I ain't trying to change the plan, no. Right. I trust the process, where he lead me, I will follow.
Yeah, and I ain't going back tonight.
I'm so done with that life. You can't change my mind, no.
Never change my mind, no.
You can't change my mind, no.
Never change my mind, no.
You can't change my mind, no.
Never change, ain't look back.
I ain't going back like I'm so done with that life. You can't change my mind, no.
No change in the mind, I'm all in. Stay on the move, no stalling. Handle my life, sparred in. I rose like the concrete pollen from God rest me out of sin's coffin. You too can come out of cracks, summer shall be used, start sprouting. Come out from the weeds, don't be a corrupt the seed. Life back, you encounters, fight back like Creed. We ain't sons of Apollo, I see the Abraham. We all that red pill I swallowed. In the matrix, we're at war. I ain't here to conform, I guess my crown's made of thorns. Cross carry through nations, waiting on that horn. Won't change me, won't be a child tonight. A night turned king out of darkness, right? I bet y'all thought I should've quit, right? I bet y'all thought I would sell out, right? The world's wicked and twisted. I beat my flesh from being statistic. Back and forth, I was shifted since I was changed, no longer convicted. I broke free from the shackles, hunted by demonic jackals. We are the true keepers of the ark, stolen from my tabernacle.
Now I ain't trying to change the plan, no. I trust the process, where he lead me, I will follow. run my own race. I'm gonna fight my own fight, but I lay awake at night with these thoughts that plague my mind. So many questions, so little answers. So many women approach with advances. So many chances to blow it all and lose everything that I want for. I'm gonna chance it. So I ain't gonna play no games. Selling out is so lame. Guess I'm stuck in my ways. I still say the same thing.
So why you wanna change me? Want me to be the old me? That's my sins on replay. Tell the world I'm phony. The world is sitting on overload. Say we hate, wanna start the globe. They're no different than ISIS, but they won't retire as psycho. We don't see the world like you. Don't try to bully me to see your view. Your perception's not my reality. God's word is forever true. Yeah, we don't believe us. Won't change for the world, deceive us. So stop trying to change my mind. You suckers can't change my mind.
Can't change me. Emotions flowing to the side, you can't break me. Shame me with your words, I done heard it all, but I refuse to fall. Standing tall on my foundation and patient through it all, so fall back. You got the wrong cat. Ain't nothing feline about me, Jack, so it's in your best interest to relax. This child's father is the almighty and powerful, so why bother? Renamed, proclaimed, unashamed in my mind.
Now I ain't trying to change the plan, no. I trust the process, where it lead me, I will follow. I'm so done with that life. You can't change my mind, no.
Never change my mind, no.
You can't change my mind, no.
Never change my mind, no.
You can't change my mind, no.
Never change, ain't look back.
I ain't going back, like I'm so done with that life. You can't change my mind, no. You can't change my mind, no. You can't change my mind, no. I ain't going back, like I'm so done with that life. You can't change my mind, no. You can't change my mind, no. You can't change my mind, no. I ain't going back, like I'm so done with that life. You can't change my mind, no.
All right, we are back. That music was by Nikolai, called Can't Change My Mind, featuring Kyle Alexander. So you can go get that wherever music is sold. I'll put the title, the name of the song in the chat room, so you guys can definitely go get that. All right, so we are talking about the Cowboys. You knew we were going to get to this sooner or later. Cowboys lovers and haters. Here we are. And like I said, we got Kevin Gray in studio. He is a Cowboys fan as well. We got the Seahawks this upcoming Sunday. And this is a very important game for both of these teams. The Cowboys need to get this win to get into, to stay into the hunt. They need a couple of things to happen. They have to beat Seattle, obviously. They have to beat Philly, so they got to win out. Detroit has to lose one game. And then Atlanta, Carolina, or New Orleans have to lose twice. So that's 4 different things that have to happen. So it's going to be a reach, but nothing is impossible, especially with these Cowboys, especially with the one and only Zeke returning. That's why the title of the show is Zeke Returns, or Zeke is Back. Is it too late? That's a question that I want to submit to everybody in the chat room. Do you think it's too late? I've already got one comment from Brian Hill that said yes. I think there was one other person that said no. But break down this game. What are your thoughts, especially with the Cowboys in the position that they're in?
Yeah, so you got two teams that are going in the opposite direction right now. You got the Cowboys who have won 3 straight football games. The Seattle Seahawks have lost their last 2 straight, including getting absolutely throttled last week by the Los Angeles Rams, 42-7 in a game that not only featured bad defense, but apparently some infighting after the game between Earl Thomas and Bobby Wagner on Twitter, having a little Twitter beef among the two of them. But this is a team that obviously has struggled, especially on the defensive side of the football with injuries. It's a Cam Chancellor, obviously Richard Sherman dealing with his torn Achilles. Earl Thomas has been in and out of the lineup this year. Going into this game, Michael Bennett is dealing with a knee injury. Bobby Wagner dealing with a hamstring injury. So this team has been marked by inconsistency and health concerns all season long. even though Russell Wilson is a legitimate MVP candidate for the Seattle Seahawks football team. But this game is about the Dallas Cowboys and their ability to now have Ezekiel Elliott back in the football field after his 6-game suspension after violating the NFL's personal conduct policy, and a guy who has said to be in phenomenal shape. Apparently he was down in Mexico working out, so apparently he's looked good in practice this week. Jason Garrett had an interesting comment though earlier this week where he said that he didn't know how he was going to use Ezekiel Elliott, talking about the matchup between the Cowboys and the Seahawks. And I have the answer for Jason if he wants it from me, which is you're going to give the ball to Zeke at least 25 to 30 times on Sunday afternoon, whether it be 25 times carrying the football and another 5 catches out of the backfield. But this is a guy who opens up the entire playbook for this Dallas Cowboy offense. Dak Prescott has found himself. We've learned a lot about Dak Prescott, I think, over the last several weeks, and his ability to shoulder the load and be able to put his team on his back. He struggled in those first 3 games, obviously without Ezekiel Elliott there, as they were getting used to him not being on the football field. But I think Dak has shown his maturity to handle adversity, get through that adversity, and now get his number 1 running mate back in Ezekiel Elliott. Obviously a guy who's probably, in my mind, the best blocking back in the National Football League, but obviously adds dynamics in the pass catching element of his game, but also his ability to run in between tackles and run east and west with, I believe, is the best offensive line in the Dallas Cowboys, especially when they're healthy, with Tyron Smith and La'el Collins and the like, Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, all those boys blocking up front. So they're going to get a confidence boost with Ezekiel Elliott returning. I think they've played with much more confidence over the last several weeks, but now getting their best player back on the offensive side of the football will do nothing but to help the confidence of a Dallas Cowboy football team that's been in playoff mode now for going on. This is the week number 4 that they've been in playoff mode, because they have to win out and then, as you mentioned, get a lot of help going into these final couple of weeks to potentially get into the NFC playoffs and backdoor their way into a wild card spot, because obviously that's the only way they're getting in. But for me, this game will be about how the Dallas Cowboys will get Zeke Elliott back on the football field. And I imagine that Scott Linehan, the first 15 plays of this game, you will see a heavy dose of Ezekiel Elliott being featured.
It better be.
Yes. So I think those first 15 plays are really important to look at and how they establish the running game with Ezekiel Elliott, because I believe that is what the focal point will be. Obviously, if you look at the way that the Los Angeles Rams dominated last week against the Seattle Seahawks football team, running the football will be what the doctor needs to order on Sunday afternoon. And it comes at no better time with Ezekiel Elliott returning and the Seattle Seahawks reeling off of their last couple of weeks, especially on the defensive side of the football, where they gave up 42 points and made Todd Gurley look like the second coming of Eric Dickerson last week. So
True. Yeah, this game right here, Zeke coming back, obviously you're going to need to give him the ball as much as possible. He wants to have 200 rushing yards, which he actually put in a bet against Eric Dickerson that he would put up 200 rushing yards. We'll see if that happens. I don't know if you already mentioned that or not. Okay, so you see that going on. This guy has been chomping at the bit to get back. We've been waiting for him to get back. It's the most opportune time. I would have liked for him to take the 6 games at the beginning of the season. Obviously, didn't do that. But the time is right now where we're going to need this team to produce. I think they have played better as of late. I think Zeke has had to take some lumps and learn and be better. I still don't think he's on page with Dez, which I don't understand that completely. But he's been on page with him when we needed a big play. Dak has been able to make the play. Also, the defense, which is here's the most interesting thing about this is the David Irving story, which the report comes out that